future track.
And tonight, Mississippi is taking extra precautions for the swine flu outbreak. We uncover the strong medicine that's on the way to help protect you and your family.
Are trying to keep a school bus incident under wraps. Fox 40 News exposes the knife incident between a 5-year-old and 7-year-old.
And dozens killed during the civil rights era and killers yet to be brought to justice. At 9:30, we reveal why the FBI can't crack all the cold cases.
Fox 40 News at 9 starts right now.
Right now, there are no confirmed cases of the swine flu in Mississippi, but 10 specimens from patients here in the state are being tested and could be sent to the Centers for Disease Control.
And another powerful force is on the way to Mississippi to help fight the swine flu should it come to the state. We just checked, and there are 44 confirmed cases of the swine flu in the country. California, Texas, Kansas, New York, and Ohio all have confirmed several cases of the flu. Mexico is the center of the outbreak. Swine flu deaths have topped 140 there, and so far there are more than 1,600 confirmed cases. The Mexican government has closed schools and hundreds of events are canceled.
Tonight, there are 75 other cases of the swine flu around the world. The World Health Organization has raised its pandemic alert for the swine flu to phase 4, which is 2 steps short of declaring a full-blown pandemic.
We have every aspect of this worldwide outbreak covered for you.
That's right. Fox 40 News at 9 reporter Haley Westbrook talked to state health officials, and she reveals when or if the swine flu is coming here to Mississippi.
Well, Travis, it's a brand new strain and no one is immune to it. Mississippi Health Officer Dr. Ed Thompson says the swine flu is likely to come here. Now, I spoke to the interim director of the Division of Infectious Diseases at the University of Mississippi Medical Center. Now, he says his gut feeling is that it's not going to be a widespread pandemic, but it's too early to tell.
72 hours from now, we'll have a much clearer picture than we do now.
Infectious disease Dr. Skip Nolan says only time will tell if the swine flu could come to Mississippi.
So many of us travel so far and so often that it's very difficult to contain these things. And I think this is a very good example. By the time that you actually know it's there, it's gone all over the world.
Dr. Nolan says swine flu symptoms are like those of a typical flu.
Mainly fevers up to like 101 or in that vicinity, body aches, cough.
It can spread all over as easily as coming in contact with someone who's infected.
Like somebody coughs into their hand and you shake their hand, then you touch your eye or touch your mouth. About the only thing you can say to do at this moment is just good hand washing, particularly if you're in a big crowd of people.
Right now, there's no confirmed cases in Mississippi, but the State Department of Health is testing 10 specimens taken from patients in the state. If there are any believed to be swine flu, they'll be sent to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention for confirmation.
And I did talk to some of the emergency docs this morning, and they are saving specimens for the health department, which are being delivered to the health department laboratory, just to see if it's around.
Dr. Nolan says the real question right now is how fast the flu will spread.
Some flu viruses spread very, very quickly, very efficiently. Some do not.
Now, the state has requested 75,000 additional dosages of Tamiflu. That's the drug that's being used to treat the symptoms of swine flu. Now, Dr. Nolan tells me it's only proven to be effective within 48 hours of taking the drug. Travis.
Thanks, Haley. We would like to know what you think. On a scale of 1 to 10, how concerned are you about the swine flu? Log on to fox40now.com and take our web poll. And while you are there, you'll find more information about the symptoms of the swine flu. Plus, there is information on what you need to do to prevent getting the outbreak. And there's more information about the Tamiflu. And at 9:30, we reveal what the U.S. government is doing to protect you.
Well, the weekend weather was beautiful, but Storm Track 40 Chief Meteorologist Mike McGowan is tracking a chance of storms for later tonight and tomorrow. All
right, Mike, we don't like to hear that, but unfortunately it's on its way. So what do the new models show right now?
Well, Travis, Kathy, right now, a bit of good news. The rain is still further off towards our west into Louisiana. So Storm Track 40 live radar here in mid-Mississippi, striking a dry area here right over the Tri-County area. So again, things looking dry tonight, or at least right now. But we are tracking this area of rainfall off towards our west right here, right into parts of Louisiana. Again, this rain day forecast, when does the rain leave? We'll let you know.
Thanks, Mike. Parents of a 7-year-old Madison Station Elementary School student are outraged tonight. They say they were told to keep quiet about a knife incident involving a child on the school bus. The parents stopped by our studio today to speak with Fox 40 News at 9 reporter Lynn Lampkin.
Chris and Alicia DeVille say it all started with a sheet of paper on a Madison County school bus April 17th.
This little girl gave my daughter a piece of paper, a picture that she made in class.
But when the DeVille's 7-year-old lost it,
This little girl said that she was going to kill her. And, of course, my wife tried to reassure her that, a kindergartner is not gonna do that.
the following Monday, the same 5-year-old held a knife to 7-year-old DeVille because she did not have the paper.
My daughter could have died. I understand this was tragic. I understand my child was not physically hurt, but all of those kids on that bus that day are going to remember this.
The bus driver, we're told by the DeVilles, wrapped up the knife and gave it to the girl's mother. Even more upsetting for the DeVilles, though.
The child is still in the school who threatened my child. And I said, how does that make you feel? And she's scared.
Alicia says they've called the police, the mayor, superintendent, and even the principal, but we're told to keep quiet about the matter. So we put in some phone calls. Madison police would not go on camera, but told us the matter was out of their hands since the alleged suspect is under age 11. Neither would school officials comment. Madison Station Principal Beverly Johnston would only tell us the matter is under control.
No one is helping us.
According to the school handbook, a child in possession of a knife shall be suspended or taken to alternative school.
This was not done. That child was only suspended for 3 days.
Chris and Alicia, who are now taking their daughter to school, say they won't stop fighting for answers.
As far as staying out of it, being told to keep quiet, that's not going to happen.
In Madison, Lynn Lampkin, Fox 40 News at 9.
And the parents tell us they plan to attend the next school board meeting to challenge this decision and to ask for cameras on buses. We have a copy of the school handbook on our website. Log on to fox40now.com to see that handbook and let us know what you think.
Quality of life officers are coming back to neighborhoods in Jackson. Police officers in each precinct will work as community liaisons, which will help establish neighborhood watch groups, enhance crime prevention, work with code enforcement, and work to get policing issues resolved. During a neighborhood association solutions summit on Sunday, Interim Police Chief Tyrone Lewis said his first plan of action will be to reinstate the quality of life officers in each precinct. Tonight, Jackson police have identified the name of the pedestrian who was hit and killed by an officer. Police say 42-year-old Elise Williams Jr. of Tumsuba, Mississippi was hit by an officer from Precinct 2 Sunday. Police say 2 JPD patrol cars responded to a call about a man with a gun at the Taco Bell on Highway 80. That's when the patrol cars hit Williams trying to cross Valley Street. Police say the cruisers had all emergency gear operating, including sirens and blue lights. Witnesses say the man misjudged the distance between himself and the patrol cars. The officer remains on administrative leave.
Lawmakers could be closer to a compromise on that cigarette tax hike. Tomorrow, members of the House and Senate will meet to talk about the cigarette tax increase. So far, 11 cents have kept the legislators from reaching a compromise. The Senate says it will raise the cigarette tax to 64 cents per pack, but the House wants to raise it to 75 cents. Some of the money would be used to keep the price of car tags from going up. Right now, Mississippi's cigarette tax of 18 cents a pack is the 3rd lowest in the nation.
There is a countywide cleanup effort in Madison County. The Red River Service Corporation will pick up stoves, refrigerators, water tanks, washer dryers, and furniture from the curbside. Madison residents can also drop off those items at 3137 South Liberty in Canton. The countywide cleanup runs through this Friday.
Tonight, there are new deputies who will serve and protect you in Hinds County. Hours ago, the largest Hinds County Sheriff's Deputy Reserve class graduated. The ceremony was held at the Sparkman Auditorium at the Agriculture Museum on Lakeland Drive. Hinds County graduated 17 reserve deputies, and Simpson County graduated 10 deputies. 5 other deputies from other parts of the state also graduated tonight.
The Mississippi Health Department is offering free shots for your kids this week. Infant Immunization Week started today. All county health departments across the state will offer free immunizations for children up to the age of 18. The idea is to promote healthy starts in life for kids from the infant years through the teen years. You can get flu shots, chicken pox and measles vaccines, and more. For more information on the free immunizations, log on to our website, fox40now.com.